second grade. It's Miss Frannis, and we're going to be talking about nonfiction. And today we're going to be reading travel-sized pups around the world. We're going to be learning some interesting facts about pups and puppies and dogs in general. But I wanted to talk to you about nonfiction, and of course nonfiction is real or informational. So you're going to learn something from a nonfiction book. Not that you don't learn something from fiction stories, because you do. Fiction stories, remember, are made up, imaginary, or pretend. The author uses their imagination to create these amazing stories that we get to read. Where nonfiction books are more research-based. So the author does research, finds out that information, and passes that information on to you so you can learn some interesting facts and statistics to impress your friends and family. Plus you get to learn some stuff too. So this is my copy of the book. Normally it would have a spine label. This one doesn't, but if it did, it would be under 636.7. 636.7 is where all the dog books are found. So if you were checking out in the library, one day we will, if you were checking out, you could go to their nonfiction section, which is in the back of the library over there, and you could go to the 636.7 shelf, and that is where all the dog books would be located. So you could go there and you could check them all out. That's the great thing about the Dewey Decimal System, is it assigns numbers to categories. So it doesn't matter if you're here in this library, if you're at the Omaha Public Library, or if you're a library in France. You can find those books because they're all under the exact same number. So all dog books will be 636.7. All cat books will be 636.8. All horse books, 636.1. So you can see that all of those animals have their own number, and then you can go straight to the shelves and find what you need. So that's kind of cool about nonfiction section. So today, we're going to learn a little bit about travel-sized pups around the world. This was written by Ed Massinger. Dogs come in many shapes and sizes. Some are so small that they could fit into your pocket and travel with you wherever you go. Although they come from different places, all of these pups would love to be your friend. So get ready to meet these travel-sized pups as you take a trip around the world. Boston Terrier. Height 15 to 17 inches tall. Weight around 15 to 25 pounds. Originally from Boston, Massachusetts, USA. This pup was truly made in America when a group of people in Boston crossed an English Terrier with a Bulldog in the late 1860s. The Boston Terrier is nicknamed the American Gentleman. However, it is very strong for its size and it will not back down from a fight. Next, we have the Havanese. Height 18 to 12 inches tall. 8 to 12 inches tall, excuse me. Weight 7 to 14 pounds, originally from Cuba. The Havanese is a playful dog that has a great sense of humor. It loves doing silly tricks. This makes it a favorite pet among Cuban plantation owners. It is very smart, can learn tricks quickly, and was often trained to perform in circuses. Next, we have the Chihuahua. Height 6 to 9 inches tall. Weight no more than 6 pounds. Originally from Chihuahua, Mexico. The Chihuahua is named after the state of Chihuahua, Mexico, where it was discovered. It is the world's smallest dog breed. Chihuahuas are so small that some people carry them in their pockets or purses. Despite their size, they can be very good watchdogs. Next, we have the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Height 12 to 13 inches tall, weight 13 to 18 pounds, originally from England. This tiny spaniel was named after King Charles II, who was known as the Cavalier King. Most owners call it the Cab. Just like bigger spaniels, it likes to chase birds. The Cab has a sweet face and long bushy ears that almost look like ponytails. One of my favorites. I have part of this dog. It is the Yorkshire Terrier. Height 8 to 9 inches tall, weight under 7 pounds, originally from England. And the one that we have is actually a Morkie, which is half Yorkshire Terrier and half Maltese. Known as the Yorkie, this big dog is in a small package. In its native land of England, it was used to hunt rats and mice. It also makes an excellent alarm dog. Its long silky coat has a natural part right down the center of its back. Next we have the Carnan Terrier. Height 9 to 10 inches tall, weight 12 to 14 pounds, originally from Scotland. This feisty little guy loves to chase squirrels and other small animals. Many years ago, it was trained to do just that, chase rodents out of rock piles called carnies, and it also makes a very good watchdog. The most famous Carnan Terrier is Toto from the 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz was just on, and now you know what breed Dorothy's dog was. The Papillon, height 8 to 11 inches tall, weight 5 to 10 pounds, originally from France. The word papillon is French for butterfly. Look at its face and you can see where the papillon gets its name from. Its upright ears look just like the wings of a butterfly. It was very popular among the king courts of France. There we go, the papillon. And its ears do look like butterfly wings. The French Bulldog. Height 10 to 12 inches tall, weight 18 to 28 pounds, originally from France. Think of the French Bulldog as the funny younger brother of the English Bulldog. Not only is it smaller, but it has bat ears that make it look smart and alert, which it is. These dogs became very popular in France because women thought they were clever and cuddly with a good sense of humor. The Bolognese. This puppy takes its name from the Italian city of Bologna. Hundreds of years ago, the noblemen of Italy would give these pups as gift to visiting kings and queens. While it's as cute as a Havanese, the Bolognese breed is harder to find in the United States. Height 9 to 12 inches tall, weight 5 to 8 pounds, and originally from Bologna, Italy. The mini Dachshund. The name Dachshund means badger dog in German. With its short legs and long body, the Dachshund could crawl into badger holes and flush badgers out. But the miniature breed is more likely to chase rabbits and squirrels. Height 5 to 8 inches tall, weight under 11 pounds, originally from Germany. The Italian Greyhound. Don't let that name fool you. The Italian Greyhound is actually from Greece. They got their name because Italian royalty loved having these elegant dogs as pets. Pictures of dogs that look like this once appeared in tombs of ancient mummies. Height 13 to 15 inches tall, weight 7 to 15 pounds, originally from Greece, not Italy. The Australian Terrier. This little ball of energy is a hunter and a digger. It is the national terrier of Australia, where it is used to hunt snakes, rats, mice, and other pests. Also known as the blue and tan, it is a workaholic that is used for guarding cattle and sheep. Height 10 to 11 inches tall, weight 12 to 14 pounds, originally from Australia. Pug. Pug might be short for pugness, which means fist in Latin. A pug's round face is full of wrinkles and looks like a clenched fist. So it is a perfect name for the dog. Some think the pug was bred by monks in Tibet to be an entertainer. Height, about about 10 inches tall, weight 14 to 18 pounds, originally from Tibet. The Japanesian. When you think of the Japanesian, you might think of feathers. The dog has long, silky coat, so its ears, legs, and tail and neck seem to be layered with feathers. Originally from China, they became the favorite pets of ancient Japanese emperors and were bred to be loving lap dogs. Height, 8 to 11 inches tall, weight 5 to 10 pounds, originally from China. And here are all the pups that we learned about that are from around the world. I know I have my favorites, and I'm sure you do too. So I hope you learned some interesting facts about dogs and where they came from and their weight and some of their personality traits. Because nonfiction books are real or informational and we learn so much from them, you're going to be completing a nonfiction books worksheet. So books that are about real things are called nonfiction books. They can be about dogs, airplanes, countries, plants, oceans, games, electricity, anything that is real. The title of the book can often tell you that the book is real or imaginary. The pictures in a nonfiction book usually look real too. So you're going to look at the books below. You're going to circle the books that are nonfiction, which are real or informational, and then you're going to color them in. Now, please remember, unlike fiction where you could go crazy and be as crazy as you wanted, you can't do that with nonfiction. You have to make them look as real as possible because that's what nonfiction books are. They're real or informational. You learn from them. Again, not that you can't learn from fiction books, but nonfiction books are real or informational. So if you circle that, you want to make sure it looks almost like a photograph when you color it. And then down below, you can write some subjects of nonfiction books that you like to read. And then you can share it with your mom and dad or share it with whoever you want. Or you can even check some of those out from the library. So boys and girls, I hope you had fun learning about dogs, and I'll see you next week. Bye.